This is the Lockpicking Lawyer, and what I have for you today is the ACE Series A527 round body padlock. Now, many of you probably know that ACE Hardware is a store. They don't actually make locks. So this has been made by someone else and then branded with that ACE name. My best guess as to who actually made it is Brinks. And I say that for a couple of reasons. If we look at the similar Brinks product, you can see the bow of the key has a very similar, oddly shaped cutout on it. And the model number is the Series 527. If we look at this ACE, you can see it's the Series A527. Probably stands for the ACE version of the 527 padlock. One notable difference is that the ACE lock appears to have gotten the light version of the core. We can see from looking at this key that it is a 5-pin core, whereas the Brinks got the full 6 pins. In any case, we are going to see what it takes to pick into this ACE lock, and then of course I will take it apart and show you what's inside. We have an American style keyway on this, and I generally use a 50 thousandths pry bar and a standard hook in 18 thousandths to pick these locks. Okay, 1 is loose, so is 2, 3, 4. Okay, click out of 5. Another click. 5's still binding. Okay, getting a little springiness out of him. I think he's done for now. Nothing on 1, 2. Nice click out of 3. Still getting feedback there. Okay, that's it out of 3. 4, binding just a bit. Got a click there. Nothing on 5. Back to the beginning. Click out of 1. Nothing on 2. 3's dropped down. Got a couple clicks there. Nothing on 4 or 5. Nothing on 1. Okay, little something on 2. Click out of 3, dropped into a false set. Nothing on 4 or 5. This guy's putting up a little bit of a fight. Okay, counter rotation on 2. Okay, and we got this guy open. Okay, seems like a combination of serrated pins and spool pins. Let's take it apart and see what's inside. Okay, this lock comes apart with a screw down the shackle hole. Okay, if we look up in here, we can see that there is an anti-bypass plate. You always like to see that if there is the vertically oriented actuator on the core. And interestingly enough, I see a little hole on the back of the core here. And my best guess as to what this little hole is a provision to put a pin in there. And I think if you were to put a pin here, that would convert this into a key retaining lock. So it's a really nice little feature. Okay, looks like we'll need a clip remover to get this apart. Okay, now let's get the key and a follower, and hopefully this will come apart easily. Okay, right away we can see this is a 6-pin core, but only 5 of the chambers are pinned up. Serrated in slot 1, same in 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, all serrated key pins. Let's arrange them and then I'll get the driver pins out. Okay, for our driver pins, a serrated pin in slot 1, a serrated spool in slot 2, serrated in 3, serrated spool in slot 4, and serrated in slot 5. And I don't see anything else unusual about that core. Okay, let me give you a close-up of these pins. As you can see, we have all serrated key pins, and then for the driver pins, we have serrated pins in slots 1, 3, and 5, and serrated spools in slots 2 and 4. Moving over to this core, you can see it is a 6-pin core, and obviously we only had 5 of those chambers pinned up, so that's always a disappointment. We have a bypassable actuator. That is one that goes from the top to the bottom, but they did include an anti-bypass plate, so they've mostly remedied that. And then we also have that interesting little hole on the back, which I believe is for allowing someone to turn this into a key retaining lock. Okay, that's all I have for you on this ACE model or Series A527 padlock. If you do have any questions or comments about this, please put them below. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please subscribe. And as always, have a nice day. Thank you.